Hello, I'm Christina with the Turned Leg. I love to salvage, repurpose, and create and help others to do the same. What do you do on a gloomy fall day? You go thrifting. It's always a good sign when you walk in and you see a beautiful piece like this. This was $19.91, so just under $120. It was not one of the sale colors, so that was the price, but still a very good price. The first section was seasonal items, and the first thing I spotted was a Holly Hobby plate. So, of course, you had to check underneath. That plate was $5 half off. Unfortunately, it was the only one in that pile. And look what I found on the lower level of the shelves. Always look low. That's a beautiful piece. Too expensive for me to take home at $20. But I did like this little guy, really cool little snowman. I continued my search. There was lots more to see besides seasonal items throughout the store. One thing though I did notice is some of the shelves were kind of empty. With cooler weather, I think more people are going indoors and shopping more. One of the fun things about going thrifting or antiquing is you find things that bring back memories. I found this little bell that my grandparents used to have. My grandparents' was broken, and what a coincidence. This one was too. Maybe it was theirs. Who knows? Used to play music. And this snowman stocking holder was just too cute to pass up, so he was going home with me. If you stay tuned to the end of the video, you'll see all the cool things I brought home and what I paid for them. I spotted this beautiful piece in the aisle. They had just brought it in, no price yet, so I knew it wouldn't be on sale. But what a beautiful piece. You also always have to check the bags of stuff because you never know what you're going to find. Just like with the florals here, I was shocked to actually find this sweet little tree, only $2.98. It was orange, half off, another piece going home with me. And I have to share a secret. I'm one of those that always likes to check the boxes to see if what it says is really what is inside. Anyone else do the same thing? If so, comment down below. And yep, this box had shelves. I also spotted this wire jewelry hanger. Kind of excited. I make these in my booth at Plaza Antiques and Collectibles Mall, and I thought, hey, if the price was right, maybe I could paint it or add a little something to it and I wouldn't have to make it. But it was like $15 and then half off, $7.50. No way, a little too rich. Shocking to see the original price tag on the back. So I continued shopping, and my next find would make me oh so sad. I spotted this little piece on the bottom shelf and pulled it out to get a better look. Thought it was a cute piece, maybe I could paint up. I flipped it over to find out it was made from a vintage washing board. So I continued on, and there was a lot of cool treasures. This dresser was super cute, and it was 75% off, so it brought it around to about $13. Unfortunately, the drawers were a real hot mess and needed a ton of repair. But I still had a bunch more to see. I was headed back to Housewares to look at pictures and baskets and just kind of keeping my eyes open for anything that I was interested in. I loved this frame. In the back, I checked out another furniture section. Loved this trunk. Great vintage vibes on it, but it was $60. I also spotted some very cool chairs. And then this office chair, boy, it really had me fooled. I thought it was really old and it glided smoothly and it was in great shape, and I even kind of liked the paint job, and then I looked at the wheels. They were plastic, but great design on that piece. It also had a really good price too. They also had a bunch of rocking chairs for around $25 each. And I spotted this screen for just under $7. Off to dishes, and it was time to see what treasures I could find. I am loving this style of bowl. These weren't anything special, but 79 cents each. They were really cool. I just had no use for them. I also spotted another Holly hobby. And these vintage glasses every year are haunting me. They are the 12 days of Christmas, and they never have all 12. Now I'm just finding them one at a time. Have you ever seen these? I also spotted ironstone pattern that I'd never seen before. They were only salad plates, but it was really pretty. And on the kitchen shelves, I found some unique items, like the recipe for a happy home and this home labeler. I really liked the box. Off to clear glass and crystal, and the one thing I noticed is the shelves were a bit more picked over, a lot more empty spaces than I have seen in a while. I also saw a really unique shelf with not much on it, but it did have some treasures. And another Holly hobby plate. The colored glass and porcelain area had more items on it. Also had some really pretty porcelain pieces that you would hang on a wall. I also spotted this gold lady, and at under $4 she was coming home with me. My next stop was the Step thrift store in Dearborn on Ford Road and Telegraph, and when I got there, it looked more like a fabric store than a thrift store. I was shocked to see that all of the rolls of fabric, the entire roll, were between $9 to $30 depending on how big the rolls were. If I was someone who sewed or did lots of upholstery work, this would definitely have been a great deal. Another great deal was this antique dresser with mirror for just under $50. Mirrors on dressers don't sell well for me, and it was still a little pricey, but great deal for your own home. They also had some really cool chairs and lots of nice end tables too. I spotted two really cool gold frames and was excited to see what was underneath until I saw it. Not that thrilled with these prints. In the furniture section, there was this jewelry box, freestanding, for under $100, and this chair for under $30. I, for some reason, loved the fabric on this. They also had end tables, and the prices were right, around $12 to $15 each, perfect for a redo. Of course, I checked the cart of new items still to be put out, and I found this. And you know, I'm always looking for cool glasses. And today I spotted the red glasses. Do you see them? Pretty cool, only two of them, 79 cents each. If you are a booth owner and you spot old ice skates, reasonable, pick them up. Maybe relace the laces with some red twine, like the baker's twine, red and white, or even some ribbon. Instant home decor. For my final stop, I went back to home decor and I spotted some items on the top shelf I had not seen before. Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out what I paid. I seriously believe the best days to go thrifting are the days you're positive you're not going to find anything or you really don't feel like it. I happen to figure out I have a little bit of time in my schedule. I hit some thrift stores, but you know the doubts that creep in if you go thrifting often. I really didn't think I would find very much, but you're going to be amazed by what I found. Let's take a look. Here is my thrift haul from two different stores. The first thing I found was this amazing small screen for only $6.98. It makes a great background. Wood items are very popular right now, and especially because it's fall, so I'm always on the hunt. I also love the hand painting on this piece. I think it would be a great hook for keys, and really sweet little pictures. They are Currier and Ives prints. This placemat I actually picked up for myself. I'm always on the hunt to use items to help me photograph what I am selling. Thrift stores are great places for that. I loved these large metal candle holders. One was $2.99. The larger is $3.99. They're gonna need a makeover. I'm probably going to paint them. Let me know in the description box below what color you think they should be. I have a thing for gold frames, and these prints are just so beautiful. I've also found these Asian artwork with the black metal. I think it's really striking too. These items are either going to be going to my booth at Plaza Antiques and Collectibles Mall in Lincoln Park, or they'll be on my online store at shoptheturnedleg.com. And these milk glass decanters were a steal at $6.98. They are selling for a lot more in my area. I've never seen them before. I also picked up this item for display. I needed something for my ornaments. I think this will be fabulous. Of course, I am going to put a price on it, just in case. I couldn't pass up the gold lady either. Art Deco style just always appeals to me, and $3.98 is a good price for her. Finally, I picked out this sweet little mushroom basket purse. It is kind of rough and it's not in the greatest shape, but it was only $2.98 and I loved it. Extra bonus, the minute I put it right in my booth, it sold for $10. So it's found a new home, and I was able to save this cute purse, which is now headed to New York City. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed coming along for my recent thrift haul. Many of the items will be headed to my booth at Plaza Antiques and Collectibles Mall in Lincoln Park, and some will be added to my website, shoptheturnedleg.com. Let me know your most recent thrift find. I always love hearing all the great stuff you find too. Now get out there to salvage, repurpose, and create.